What's going on, everybody? Dallas again with Chaos Fragrances. Today we're back with another video. This time we're going to be comparing two fragrances. We're going to be comparing ACQUA di GIO Profumo Special Blend and ACQUA di GIO Profumo. Now, Special Blend came out about a year or two ago, and basically they were marketing that it has some different patchouli and some other stuff like that, and then they put it in this bottle with gold accenting the regular Profumo, which has just silver accenting. It only came in this bottle size, the 75 ml bottle. I picked my bottle up on eBay a while ago for a really good deal. I wasn't going to pay the $90 that Macy's had it for. Luckily I was able to find a good deal on it, otherwise I wouldn't have bought it at all. Now, when this first came out, of course it had its fair share of haters, it had its fair share of hate because it's not groundbreakingly different. And you know, these people are right, it's not that different. However, there are slight differences between these two. Is the average person walking down the street going to say, oh, is the ACQUA di GIO Profumo Special Blend? No, that's not going to happen. There are some slight differences, one of which being that this one is slightly sweeter. Not by a lot, it's not sweet by any means now, but it is just a little bit sweeter. It's a little bit sweetened up. It's also just a tad bit more spicy, and you can really detect that once it starts to dry down. The opening is pretty much the same. I'm not a huge fan of the opening on either of these. Kind of has this like grassy feel to me. The dry down is where it's at with both of these, but the opening is the same, but you do pick up a little bit more of that spiciness and just a little bit more of that sweetness once it starts to dry down. Again, it's nothing to write home about. It's nothing that's super different, but it is detectable, especially when comparing them side by side. It is there. What I think they did here as well is they toned down the prominent aquatic notes and just bumped up the patchouli and incense just a little bit, just to give it a little bit more spice, a little bit more sweetness. This one just has a few things that are slightly tweaked, some other notes that are brought up just a little bit more sweet, a little bit more spicy. As far as performance goes, again, they're pretty much exactly the same. This one may last just a little bit longer on the skin, again, because of the amped up patchouli incense they kind of seem to have done there. So this may last just a little bit longer, but again, nothing to write home about. This one already lasts a very long time, especially for a fragrance like this, a fresh aquatic. I've gotten compliments after the 8-hour mark. You guys have heard me say that multiple times, so performance is already great, and really it doesn't get better, like I said, just slightly, but not enough to warrant a purchase. Projection, again, about the same. Both of these project out pretty good. There's not too much of a difference there either. Here's what I'm going to say. If you don't own Profumo yet and you're wanting to get a bottle, you just haven't picked one up yet, if you find this one for a good deal, go ahead and get this one, because in my opinion, this one does look cooler. All right, the gold and black just looks really cool. It looks even more classy, I think, than this. If you don't own it yet and you're wanting to get it, go ahead and get this one. That way you will own the Special Blend, you'll own the cooler looking bottle, and it's basically the same fragrance. You aren't missing out if you don't get the original over this one. Now, if you already own the regular Profumo, there's really no need for you to get this one unless you are a collector, unless you are a big fan of this DNA like myself and you wanted it, or if you do find it for a really good price on eBay, on Facebook, whatever the case may be, you can pick it up. But is it worth paying the $90 on Macy's website? No, it's not. Is it worth paying the prices it's probably going to be if it is discontinued? No, it's not. So again, just to summarize real quick, slightly sweeter, slightly more spicy, may last just a tad bit longer, but nothing crazy. Projects the same. It's basically the same fragrance to the average nose. And again, if you don't own Profumo yet, you find a good deal on this, and you happen to like the bottle better, grab this one. You'll be perfectly fine. If you already have Profumo and you don't want to waste your money, don't get it. So I'm not going to sit here and lie and tell you that these two are very different, and I'm also not going to buy 50 bottles of it. Don't forget to leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I post, because YouTube is taking away the chronological order in the subscription feed now. So basically, if you click on the subscription feed, normally it's in chronological order. That way you can catch up on the uploads that you want to see from people you're subscribed to. Apparently they're taking that away to optimize it more, whatever that means. YouTube, you know what, fuck your optimization, YouTube. Turn on notifications so you don't miss when I post, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.